Hey, social media, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. I am Ryan, and I'm here to guide you through this battle. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This isn't VGC battle. It's actually a multi-battle using Pokemon that are legal in VGC. But it is actually a gym battle that is it's battle for the PAX Pokemon League. I think I'm saying that right. I don't have the Twitter page up exactly, but I do believe it was the PAX Pokemon League, and this is a gym battle for that league. And you know, I gotta say, I was planning on challenging the league when we were there, but honestly, I just wanted to roam around and have fun, so I didn't want to sit in line and wait for battles, which just goes to show how popular this thing is, because every single gym leader was super busy. But it turns out Terralution23, who was there with us, aka Miguel, he was very adamant and dead set about beating the league. So there is one gym battle that required you having a partner, so of course he came over to me and we went through with it, and you know, we were discussing the plans that we could have for this team. They were both cosplaying as Gardevoir and Gallade, I think, if I recall correctly. So we sort of figured that they would have those two on their team. So we looked at our Trick Room teams because, of course, what else would we be using? Come on, guys, let's be real. And we basically figured that Mega Mawile is going to be the best shot we have, really, like, in general. That's just that's what's going to happen there. And we figured my Mega Camera Up team was probably the best to pick from. In terms of this, you know, we wanted to have fun. We didn't want to have to bring, like, you know, Mega Kangaskhan. Although I will be honest, there were I don't have the rules exactly. Oh, are these the rules that I was looking for? No, but this actually is the card. I kind of crushed it a little bit. It's very odd. It is the PAX Pokemon League. These are the gym leaders. There's 10 of them, not actually 8. And then, you know, this is like the back of the card. It's pretty cool. They do this at every PAX, so you guys should definitely check them out if you ever go to PAX. But yeah, so basically their rules were sort of like a hybrid between VGC and Smogon. Things like Mawile were allowed and Aegislash, however things like Mega Kangaskhan were not. And then there were some of their own rules, like, you know, you couldn't use Mega Diancie, you couldn't use Mega Latios or Latias, things like that. So this is the team that we came up with. We decided that, honestly, when we saw their teams, Mega Mawile just went through and kind of crushed. They didn't really have anything really to touch Mega Mawile. And part of me wants to believe that they probably wanted to ban Mega Mawile in this league, but they ended up not doing it. Not really sure why, but judging by the rest of their bans, they probably should have, you know, just in general. So we start off with Dusclops and Mawile, because like we just said, Mawile will be literally the best play. So I was going to go for Trick Room with the Dusclops. We were a little weary about Taunt, but we saw King's Rock and Focus Sash, and we were just kind of like, you know what? They're probably not going to go for Taunt. Why would they taunt us if they have those items? You know what I'm saying? But then they pulled this insane play that we did not see coming. They went for Destiny Bond with Frostlass, and what I was once we saw the Hail with the Glalie, we were very worried. We actually didn't know exactly. Well, no, we did know which one had the Focus Sash, but once we saw the Hail, we were like, oh no, it's going to be Bright Powder. But luckily enough, we do hit it. But unluckily enough, they actually went for Destiny Bond, which was very unfortunate, because we just lost our win condition in one turn, and it's just like, oh no. No! So that was really unfortunate. But with the Trick Room up, we decided to bring in Clawitzer here, which is from Terran or Miguel's team, whatever you want to say. The reason we did that was because it had just as good of a matchup. Aura Sphere does hurt Glalie. Water will do some good damage. We decided to go for Muddy Water here. I was questioning him at first why he was running Muddy Water, but he said that he wanted to hit both Pokemon on the field, so it just works a little bit better. We also burned the Scizor, really praying for no Lumberry, and fortunately enough, it did not have Lumberry. Now the Glalie goes for Blizzard, but unfortunately for us, it freezes us, and we're frozen. So not only did we lose our Mawile, we basically lost our Clawitzer. Now, obviously, we have no reason to switch out because what we have in the back, or what Miguel had in the back, didn't really appreciate Blizzards. So our best bet really was just to stay and hope. So I go for Nightshade onto the Glalie because reasons. And fortunately, really fortunately for us, he thaws and actually gets the Muddy Water off, taking out both the Scizor and the Glalie, and we're off to a very fantastic start. Very lucky. I'm very happy that happened. Had that Clawitzer stayed frozen, I'm not entirely sure how well we would have been able to come out of that mess. Even though the Scizor was burnt, the Blizzard and the Pursuit would have taken out our Dusclops. So in comes Gallade and Metagross. Now, we were kind of assuming that the Gardevoir on the team was the Mega and not the Metagross, excuse me. So we weren't too concerned of it, so I decided to take this opportunity to burn the Gallade, but unfortunately, we missed, which, honestly, not a big deal. Then comes the Thunder Punch, and we're like, oh no. I mean, at the very least, Gallade can't really do very much to Dusclops, right? Wrong. So now we're sitting there like, oh man. Not only did we miss the burn, we lost both of our Pokemon, and we don't have our win condition, aka Mega Mawile, in the back. So what are we gonna do? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we bring in Mr. Mime and Camerupt. Now, this Mr. Mime is actually the one that I've used in the past, and for those of you who do not know, this Mr. Mime is very bulky for a Mr. Mime. We knew the Bullet Punch was coming, but we knew without a doubt we will survive it. Unfortunately, this Mr. Mime is supposed to carry Quick Guard, but when I was using it in the Lithia League, there was one battle where I changed it to Psychic because I needed that extra attack, which is unfortunate because we could have used Quick Guard there, but all in all, you know, we didn't need to worry about the Bullet Punch because we could survive that, and going for the Dazzling Gleam there did actually take out the Gallade for us, so fortunately for us, it was still a pretty solid move. Now, out comes Gardevoir, who, like I said, not we, basically we thought it would be Mega, and our suspicions were confirmed when she did in fact Mega Evolve the Gardevoir here. I forgot who was on whose side, but I think the female trainer was on the right side with the Mega Gardevoir. Now she goes for Draining Kiss, an odd choice, but I can understand Draining Kiss on Gardevoir. I think Draining Kiss is overall a pretty solid move. I think maybe we were kind of debating between whether or not she was going to go for Psychic on the Camerupt or go for a Hyper Voice in general. And this Mr. Mime does have Wide Guard, so we were considering it, but I said, you know what, just go for Trick Room, because even if she goes for Psychic, Camerupt will still survive that, and we'll be able to just basically get up the Trick Room and then take her out the next turn. We did still have a Ferrothorn in the back, so overall, we were on pretty solid ground. Now, so that was that battle, guys. It was very interesting. Really love the idea behind this league. And now let me see if I can grab the badge we won, because I forgot to grab it before I started. So as you can see, I'm just going to fix it a little bit. No, I can't fix it. I can't. That's okay. As you can see, this is the badge we won. It's not, well, oh yeah, I took off autofocus, so it won't autofocus. So that was the badge we won. Miguel went on to beat, I believe, 5 other badges. I don't remember exactly which ones they were, but he did do 6 badges in total. None of us made it to the championship. I do believe Abdallah Smash did and won. I think I wasn't really paying too much attention to that because, like I said, you know, there was a VGC tournament, and I was just running around everywhere trying to just have as much fun as I possibly could. So, good game to the people there. I gave them my business cards. I don't know if they'll watch this or not, but I will be tagging this on Twitter. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace. I have to play absurdly carefully, so I go for Helping Hand. You know, it's really honestly my best play. The only other move that I have that doesn't do damage is Trick